Hey, this is Simu, our project from Education 2 with Lily, Mia, Emily, Lexi, Samaya, and Maddie. Okay, so this is our design challenge and how might we statement. Our how might we statement is given that K through 12 education has affected so much by the pandemic, how might we create effective learning opportunities that foster the intellectual, social, and emotional development of students?
So our persona was Timmy. He's a third grader from New York. He had just started online school just like everyone else. And he had been talking about how he misses his friends, but he's also finding it very hard to learn through school, and he's having a lot of trouble going in through this transition.
So, when I was doing desk research, I found that a lot of students are struggling with the new online learning, especially via Zoom. They just miss like kind of being in a classroom, having people and things to interact with, and they're just struggling to keep their energy up and stay motivated.
After conducting observations, we found that between 75 and 100% of students are not willingly participating in their Zoom classes, which include turning on their camera and using their microphones. And when we asked if they wanted to stay virtual or go back in person, we learned that most students wanted to go back in person because they missed their friends and being in school.
So we interviewed a high school educator and parent of two children in grades K through 8. She mostly just reported on the loneliness of her students and lack of participation in her classes. She also said that her child was missing a lot of her friends, so the same type of loneliness. She also said that she had a lack of communication with her teachers through the online platform, which was more difficult for the parent because she had to time management with her job and helping her students through school.
Through our surveys we conducted, we got about 64 responses, and the majority of students took their classes hybrid, and they also reported that it was more difficult to keep up with assignments.
So the solutions that have already been implemented, like as we all know, Zoom is a tool used for communicating and has been essential, especially for this year's education. Zoom has already mastered the concept of virtual chat between teachers and students. However, it does lack the social interaction that 12th and K students need for development and just like a good mental health and like a good state while they're like educated. Zoom is beneficial for our solutions due to its wide use of online learning this year. And our program will be able to incorporate the social interaction so students are more like motivated to attend class, while Zoom just provides just connection between the class and the online learner.
SAMU is essentially a simulation slash virtual school. It's a 3D model of a school campus which can be customized to resemble any school, whether it's elementary school or college campus. They will be able to access school through their computers and attend spots such as cafeteria, the library, and classrooms. Similar to games such as The Sims, our campus will allow the students to create an avatar, customize outfits, and be able to walk through the school setting such as themselves when they enter a classroom, which there will be many to interact with. SIMU will open a program such as Zoom where the students can attend class and then go back to their school world.
Our team decided to create SIMU due to the repeated reported issue of missing social interaction, as well as the teachers who claimed that there was a lack of student participation. SIMU would allow students to interact with other players. This would in turn motivate them to attend and participate in class. SIMU just gives students that ability to interact with others, explore their creativity, and still learn as if they were in person without actually being in person.
Simu works because it just provides students and educators the opportunity to engage in learning as if they were hand in hand in class. Given that Simu also gives students the ability to interact with classmates in order to develop just a deeper connection, despite like the current like education situation we have going on, especially with COVID. Simu will just give teachers the chance to also better assist students in their learning and provide them with a more engaging classroom rather than just a Zoom call. SimU is just capable of helping students with all different types of learning techniques as well.
So using SimU, Timmy is a lot more connected to his friends at school. He says he missed talking to his friends, but now he can talk in the lunchroom through his computer. He also says that he can stay after school and go to the soccer fields virtually. And he says, I love soccer and it's even more fun on the computer. So our promotional plan is basically to engage with our top 5 stakeholders. Using these stakeholders, we can explain the purpose of SIMU and kind of describe data as to why it would be effective in education. Anything that goes straight to the source with the students will be helpful in promoting our idea.
Our social media strategy will be mainly targeted towards K through 12 students, but like posts on Facebook would be towards more parents and teachers. The SIMU accounts would post on apps like Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter and show how truly fun the website will be. And there will be links in the bio to like how to sign up and maybe even offer a social media discount code to those who are signing up independently, which is like not funded through the school board. And then our success metrics, our satisfaction surveys of stakeholders. We will ask our stakeholders, are you satisfied with SIMU? Is there anything you would add or removed? And things like that. For each stakeholder, we'll have a specific question catered to them, just so everything is a little bit more involved and personal. And our team will know if we really reach success by the number of positive responses received, the amount of people who sign up, and how students perform grade-wise on SIMU.
And finally, for our branding package, we have our color scheme, which is just white, gray, navy blue, and a lighter blue. So it's like very classic, very simple. Over on the right, you see our logo. So you see SIMU in some light blue letters. And then we had a little hat to include like school, global, and like the internet, like all connected into one, because that is what SIMU like kind of represents. Our slogan is a better way to online learn. And then we also just had a link to our website.